Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the magnetic appeal, the structural advantages, and, the actual ground level realities of the United States. If you've ever wondered what really drives the whole American experience and why it captivates so many people, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to break down the core elements that draw folks in and deeply examine what it specifically takes to actually succeed once you're there. Let's get right into it. So, did you know that the United States is one of the most powerful and influential countries in the world? Okay, I know, that's a massive question to kick us off, but it perfectly sets the stage for our analysis today. We're looking at a huge macro-level impact that literally shapes how people across the entire globe view opportunity. Why does a single nation hold such a commanding position on the world stage? And what's the actual anatomy of that influence? Section 1, a global powerhouse. Okay, let's dive into this. The pitch of the American dream is built on four really interconnected foundations. We're talking cutting-edge technology, world-famous universities, massive global businesses, and incredible career opportunities. And these aren't just isolated factors, right? They feed directly into each other. Think about it. Universities like MIT and Stanford train the brilliant minds that fuel Silicon Valley, which in turn powers the global businesses that ultimately create those incredible career opportunities. It's a completely interconnected ecosystem of growth. And this brilliantly illustrates the undeniable result of that ecosystem. It acts as this massive magnet, attracting millions of people every single year. The sheer volume of international students, skilled workers, and bold visionaries crossing borders is honestly staggering. People aren't just moving for a change of scenery here. They're relocating by the millions specifically to access those powerful pillars of opportunity we just talked about. Section 2. Engines of innovation. Now let's zoom in a bit from that broad appeal. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla. These aren't just companies, they are absolute titans. Their innovations literally dictate how the globe communicates, shops, and travels on a daily basis. The pacing of innovation happening within these walls is just breathtaking. They represent the absolute cutting edge of modern technology, acting as massive magnets for top talent worldwide. They are the living, breathing proof of this ecosystem functioning at its absolute peak. Section 3. The landscape of opportunity. Because beyond the server farms and corporate headquarters, this country is home to some of the world's biggest cities, all woven together by incredibly diverse cultures. And it's exactly this melting pot of ideas and backgrounds that fosters endless opportunities. But, and this is a really vital caveat drawn straight from our source material, these endless opportunities are specifically there for people who are willing to work hard. The landscape provides the fertile ground, for sure, but you as the individual have to be willing to actually plant the seed. So what does planting that seed actually look like? Well, the possibilities are absolutely countless. Maybe you study, leverage those world-famous universities to build a really powerful academic foundation. Or maybe you start a business, tapping into a massive, diverse market as a bold entrepreneur. Or you could build a successful career, steadily climbing the corporate ladder within one of those global powerhouses. The structural pathways are already built, and they're waiting for you. Section 4. The reality of success. Let's slow down for just a second here. So the crucial point is, but one thing is clear, success doesn't come overnight. This is the ultimate reality check for this explainer. It's so easy to look at the powerful country, the booming tech giants, the massive cities, and think that simply showing up is enough. Well, actually, scratch that, it's definitely not. The system is designed to reward something very, very specific. There is a mandatory cost of entry, and it breaks down into 4 steps. Step 1 is dedication. We're talking dedication to the long haul, pushing through those really difficult moments. Step 2 is skills. You have to actively and intentionally develop them, because enthusiasm alone just won't cut it. Step 3 is patience. The patience to weather the slow periods of growth. And finally, step 4 is consistent effort. Not just working hard one day a week, but showing up day in and day out, relentless in your pursuit. These 4 steps are the true cost of entry. But hey, if you are willing to pay that cost, the return on investment is extraordinary. Because if you dream big and never stop learning, anything is possible. This is the ultimate empowering takeaway for you, the focused learner. The landscape is there, the engines of innovation are running at full speed, and the pathways are clear. The only variable left in the whole equation is your willingness to keep expanding your mind and applying yourself. Which brings us to our final, defining thought. Are you ready to dream big, never stop learning, and put in the work? The opportunity is out there waiting. The reality of what you do with it is entirely up to you. Thank you so much for joining me for this deep dive. I hope this explainer provided a clear, structured roadmap to understanding the American opportunity. Keep learning, stay focused, and I'll catch you next time.